my name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a Sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a Sangoma for consultation, yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me right here in Solomon's Temple. I'm Solomon Izanya Shams, they call me Uncle Solomon. So good to be with you. Thank you, Doze, saying good to see you. Awesome to have you. Elufi, all the way from Malawi, is also here. Awesome to have you here. Also, Paco, greetings to everyone. Awesome. Doze is from Bonny Island, out in Bonny Island in River State, Nigeria. Good to have you guys here. Don't forget, I offer YouTube, special YouTube training for you to be able to effectively use YouTube to make money or to get your message or your content out there. There's a strategy around it, and that's what I share with people for a small fee. I offer coaching and training. You can get in touch with me for that, +27 82 212 9438. Please do. People are making money off YouTube. And also don't forget, we offer and we do a monthly outreach where we provide food and nourishment to families who are poverty-stricken, single mothers' homes, children destitute, jobless people in a poverty-stricken area, not far from where I'm at in Johannesburg. We call it the Dream Project. So please, if you're interested, you can join the Dream Project by making a donation or by just reaching out to me. Every month we do this, and we currently, these are some of the stuff that we've done before. Like I always say, these are some of the stuff that we shared with them. You can see the women, you can see them and their families. They're all around. We can look at it and please help support us. If you're in a position to support, you can do that via PayPal, solomontalks@yahoo.com. Please make sure you put the reference that is the Dream Project. If you're in Nigeria, there is a bank account, and if you're in South Africa, also there is, or you get in touch with me for any sort of information that you may need. I got a video that I'm about to play you. It's a video of an older man who has quite a lot of knowledge around African spirituality, but at the same time, he's a pastor with the Methodist Church in Nigeria. Now, he's a herbalist. So for many people, a herbalist could be something different. It could be somebody evil. It could just be somebody who is a native doctor. But herbalist could just be anything, you know, and we've heard that over and over again. He has his reasons, and I'm about to play you the video. He has his reason. But one question I'm asking myself is, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Where does the intersection of faith and African spirituality stop? Is it just okay to practice both? Does the Christian faith endorse African spirituality, and how much of it, and in what areas? Those are questions we really need to ask ourselves, because we're going to meet a lot of people who have what I call dualism. They believe in God from a biblical perspective, but they also believe in their ancestors or African spirituality. And there's a lot in African spirituality that the Bible endorses, but then there's also a lot that the Bible does not endorse. So let's watch this video a little bit so we can actually get to understand what he has to say about his fate. There we go.
wọ́n ní ẹ̀fúùfù ilẹ̀ kì í gbé orílẹ̀ gbégbé babaláwo ni mí dáadáa. mo jẹ́ ọmọ ìjọ elétò ní nàìjíríà Methodist Church nàìjíríà mi ní torí pé mo jẹ́ ẹlẹ́sìn ìgbàgbọ́ kí n sọ wípé bàbá mi ò gbọ́. eléyìí tó kángun fọ́dọ̀ tèmi òun ní ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ nípa ìṣègùn àwa aláwọ̀ dúdú tá ń pè ní African traditional medicine, ìṣègùn tá ń pè ní ìṣègùn ìbílẹ̀, nípa pé bí àwa aláwọ̀ dúdú ṣe ń ṣe ìwòsàn, so àfojú òyìnbó wò à ń fojú òyìnbó wo ìwòsàn àìsàn, kí là ń pè láìsàn, bó wọn ṣe ń ṣe ìwòsàn.
So that's him right there. He is somebody who is a herbalist. You know, like I said, a herbalist could be somebody who's just a native doctor who doesn't really do stuff that are evil, right? Because a lot of times we Africans, we don't want to go to get native African, local African options to our diseases, illnesses. I'm a big fan of African traditional medicine, as long as there is no spiritual connotation to it that would dilute my biblical belief. But he is a knowledgeable guy, a knowledgeable one about African tradition, African medicine. Well, you and I know that for a lot of times when people go to Herbalist, sometimes they say they're having this dream that is tormenting them, and then you have to make a sacrifice, you have to bring this, you have to do that. That's where the problem is. But when it comes to medicine, when it comes to sicknesses and diseases, I think we've done a bad job in actually discarding and pushing away our African traditional medicine people. Now, I'm saying that strictly on using herbs, trees, and leaves from African rich vegetation and plants and roots that we have to create a solution for an ailment. I'm big with that, totally. But when spirituality begins to come in, then there is a problem. Spirituality, a part of it that defies who God is from a biblical perspective. Let's listen to him a little bit again.
wọ́n ní ẹ̀fúùfù ilẹ̀ kì í gbé orílẹ̀ gbégbé babaláwo ni mí dáadáa. mo jẹ́ ọmọ ìjọ elétò ní nàìjíríà Methodist Church nàìjíríà mi ní torí pé mo jẹ́ ẹlẹ́sìn ìgbàgbọ́ kí n sọ wípé bàbá mi ò gbọ́. eléyìí tó kángun fọ́dọ̀ tèmi òun ní ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ nípa ìṣègùn àwa aláwọ̀ dúdú tá ń pè ní African traditional medicine, ìṣègùn tá ń pè ní ìṣègùn ìbílẹ̀, nípa pé bí àwa aláwọ̀ dúdú ṣe ń ṣe ìwòsàn, so àfojú òyìnbó wò à ń fojú òyìnbó wo ìwòsàn àìsàn, kí là ń pè láìsàn, bó wọn ṣe ń ṣe ìwòsàn.
All right. So God has blessed us in Africa with so many different plants and trees and animals we can use to solve medical conditions. And this is the blessings of God. Trees and plants are not just for us to eat, but it's for us to also create solutions to ailments, diseases, and sicknesses. And God has really blessed us with that. You use nature as medicine. And I think we have to revisit and go back to that where we use nature as medicine. If you have malaria, there's a plant, you know, that your parents go into the community and get it. If you have headache, there is something, a nut that they will give you to eat, or seed from something you eat, and then you get better. But the problem is when we begin to bring a spirituality and attach it to it that is not really edifying in any way, but matter of fact, keeping a lot of people in bondage and in slavery, because that's what Satan wants to do. God has blessed us with nature, trees and everything. Herbs created by God, He's blessed us with this. Even the modern medicine that we get from the US or from Europe, they come from plants and herbs and seeds. A lot of them. So we need to see more of that. We need to go back to what God has given us as a continent, as a people, and really use it to find solution. And we must stop bringing and making everything spiritual. That's how we keep people in bondage. That's how we keep people in bondage. We have to get where we don't really tolerate that. But God has blessed us as Africans with so much in our soil, growing all around us, and we need to use that, because that in itself is science. God bless you, and I'll catch you again later.